Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So, today's message that I'm getting is mainly around the fact that many of you could be concerned about people's reaction on what you are doing with your life, right? And you could be having some intense reactions or some reactions from your family, close family, and close friends that you never expected because you thought that they are close to you, you have a great bond with them, but how they have reacted, how they have showed up when you have decided to walk your own path is beyond comprehension. And you know what, I am getting this message that you have heard your calling and you have honored your calling, right? And your path definitely could be different and unexpected from people in your immediate serenity, and that is okay, right? And I'm getting that many of you are focused on that path. Sorry, many of you are focused on the reactions of people rather than being focused on your path. You love it, you're passionate about it, it makes you happy, it's fulfilling you, and you're doing it. And that should be the end of the story. But since we live in the society where we are taught to care about others because that is a sign of kindness, and if you are sort of stoic, if you're developing a stoic attitude towards others, that can come across as little cold hearted, right? But that's not the case. I think again, there's this need to shed this belief system that you will make everyone happy. You will not make everyone happy, right, in your life. And you thought that this is a shared happiness since we share this strong bond, but you were so surprised and taken aback in a way by the reaction of people, and you are in this contemplative stage and you are in this thinking stage that I was just doing me, I was just showing up in my authenticity, I was just speaking my truth. But you doing that, and a big kudos to you for doing that, for embracing and honoring yourself and showing up in your authenticity and inspiring many other people for doing that in whatever capacity you could, in whatever capacity they can in their life. But there are a lot of things which are out of our own control, and I call it the byproducts, right? You can not, I mean, you're not going and starting a fight, you are not going and starting a fight, or you're not expressing any kind of animosity towards anyone, right? You have nothing but respect and love for them, and they could still have problems with you, they could still be jealous of you, right? And these kind of feelings and these kind of emotions that you invoke in others, they are byproducts. They are byproducts of you walking on your own path, and you're not responsible for it, right? You're not responsible for how you're making others feel about what you are doing, right? You have to put yourself in the center and see how all the aspects of your life, relationships and careers, and money revolves around it, right? So yeah, I mean, you could, as I said earlier, that you will not even poke a finger at somebody and they could still have a problem. You could not help but only say great things about somebody and they could still have a problem with you, and you could be wondering that why would they do that. I've never been um, I've never been rude to them. I've always been loving and respectful towards them, and what is the problem? Right. So this is you shining your light, and you can always attract two kinds of people into your life. One which are inspired by your light and then they want to work on that and shine their own light, and one which people which are deep down into the darkness, right? They could have all the great things in life, all the materialistic things in life, but deep down they could be living in some darkness, and they need to have a close look at their shadows, which maybe they're consciously aware, may not be aware, right? And they need to work upon it, and these people will get very triggered. And the byproducts that I'm talking about is, these triggered people. So I would like to say that don't take those reactions personally. If you're happy, that is, if you're satisfied, if morally and ethically, and how your moral compass works in accordance to all these things, if you are happy and at peace, I think you should never stop walking on that path, and you should slowly and gradually learn to detach yourself from other people's reactions, especially if you are an empath and if you are in sort of a field which is little uncommon, which is little unconventional. Then you will absorb the energies. However, you need to learn how to develop a shield around such people. So, identifying such people, first of all, is very, very important so that you don't get influenced by them, so that you don't get, you're not getting to set your important decisions of your life basis their reactions and their emotional outcomes to what you are doing in life, right? So, don't let them impact you in any way. Okay, so setting emotional boundaries is quite important. That's the message that is coming through. And never question yourself because of such people. What you're doing, you found your calling and you're supposed to do that. And just be grateful. If you believe in the forces of divine and the forces of universe, just be grateful for that. Yeah, I think that's the major message that's coming through. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good time.